with Dustin Jensen. We're going to do his senior interview questions. What made you join and stick with the sport of wrestling?
I joined in second grade because I wanted to try and impress girls. I thought it was like WWE. Like I thought I'd be smacking people with chairs and punching people. I thought I'd just get ripped and then just girls would be all over me. That never really happened. But then I remember towards like middle school years, looking back, already then, like I was already a completely different person, just through wrestling. It made me a lot tougher person, and it changed me so much. I used to be a little wimpy kid that people would pick on, and wrestling definitely changed that.
What has wrestling done for you beyond the mat? You kind of answered this a little bit, but go ahead. Rex.
It's given me a confidence in other things, and it's given me a lot of memories to think about. Helped me, got a lot of friends, a lot of teammates you can count on, just talk to anytime, go to with your problems or anything. It's gets you in a close community with people. Just when you work your butts off with these kids every day, you just know you can just count on them for anything. So,
tell me your thoughts that were going through your head after a really big win or a devastating loss.
After a really big win, I would think like, man, people probably look at me right now thinking, oh, he's a stud, he's awesome. But then after a loss, it's just right away I would be like down most of the time. I'd be like, I just let my team down, and it was a devastating thought. And then I'd be upset for a little bit, but then the thought that I always end up thinking of is the definition of success is getting up one more time when you've been knocked down. So I just think, what am I going to do to get back up?
What part will you miss the most?
I'm going to miss going out to eat and hanging out with the team a lot. That was fun. I like a lot of good memories of just after meets and tournaments, going out, having fun, hanging out. And then I'm already starting to miss a lot of just tough practices is what I think about a lot. Because you don't realize it during, you just go as hard as you can, and then when you get done, there's nothing that equals that feeling of just knowing you just gave it your all and you're just that much tougher.
What would you like to say to your parents, family, about the sport of wrestling and some of the things they've done for you?
I want to thank them for coming to watch me wrestle, taking me to meets when I was a little kid, and definitely putting up with me when I was in my bad moods. Like I know I was a brat when I lost, and when I was cutting weight, I was a jerk. And they did a really good job of putting up with that, and I like to thank them a lot for just being there for me in tough times.
If you had a superpower for one day, what would it be and why?
I'd like to freeze time. And then I would just be able to just go around. If I could freeze time, I could just pause everything. And then if it was before a test, I could just quick study. Or if it was during a sporting event, during a wrestling match, I could just pause, get behind the guy, do something. Or just like pause time, just hang out for like a couple hours, just do something that I just want, like read a book or something.
What advice would you give middle school students or incoming freshmen to the program?
When you just start, don't just think, oh, I'm a freshman, who am I to be a big wrestler on that team? That is the biggest mistake you can do, because I remember when I was a freshman, sitting at the banquet at the end of the year and just thinking, I don't know how this year, I felt like I kind of wasted it. It was like, I thought I was a freshman, I'm just like, who am I to do good? But you gotta go in with like almost a chip on your shoulder and be like, I'm here to kick butt, just get better, just prove who you are.
Very good. We talk quite a bit about freedom wrestling as a way of life. We gave certain characteristics throughout the year. That's what our program is basing itself on right now, is that's what freedom wrestling is. What do you think is meant by that?
Freedom wrestling to me is just knowing you're tougher than everyone else. Like, you just know you can put up with anything and you can do almost anything. And knowing that you're part of that small group, knowing that you have teammates who'll have your back when you get in trouble or anything. Just, it's the team and just team and individual aspects of it.
Anything else you would like to say for your video?